Hello guys, welcome to the nutrition class. It's actually an introduction to nutrition. My name is Brice Wilfried Obiang-Obounou. So I'm one of the professors that will be giving these class this semester. Now, as you know, we are facing a pandemic right now with the coronavirus in our beautiful city of Daegu. And for that reason, for the first 2 weeks, at least from today to the end of this month of March, we will be having our classes online. So it won't be that difficult. It won't be, that challenging. Why? Because as you know, I will upload the PPT, right, for you guys on the CTL system at Kemio University, right, the Center for Teaching and Learning. You just need to go to my page, and then you will download the material. Over there too, you will receive the study guides, all the instructions as we've been doing all this time. So really, you don't need to worry about it. But as you know, measure of precautions, very important for us to stay safe, continually wash our hands, and no need to actually step out if it's not a situation that you need to attend to immediately. But hopefully by the end of the month, we should meet face to face and just know how you guys are doing. So this introductory class on nutrition is actually a very important one. Let me just give you some little information so far that maybe you need to know. All right. So as of now, if let me find my mouse here. You have my contact number. The first one is my office phone number 053-580-5870. But as you know, I won't be in the office for the next 2 weeks. I will go once in a while, maybe to pick up a book or get something going. But if you need to reach me, the best way will actually be either through my cell phone number here, 010-7565-5284. You can as well add me on your Kakao if you have some questions and any concern that you may have. Another way that you can reach me, it's through my email addresses. The first one is the one from our university, Kemio University, obiang@gwkmu.ac.kr. And I also have a personal email address, the Yahoo one, b_obiang@yahoo.com. So usually if you send me a message on Yahoo, I will receive the immediate notification on my phone, so I will likely answer back to you immediately or in less than 24 hours. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any question or any concern. Okay, so now let's get into the class. All right, this class is actually for the second year students, right, for the sophomores. And I often hope that before you took this class, you already had the food and nutrition English class with me. That gave you already like the foundations, all right, that already prepare you with some technical words. And I like to remind that the class will be conducted in English. But you don't need to really worry that much about it. You just need to get the PPT ahead of time, read it ahead of time before you come to class, and everything should be all right. Okay. So let's look at the outline and the objectives that we have for this class here. Very simple. What we hope to do, right, is to have an understanding of the basic nutrition science, and non-nutrition students are, with limited scientific background can also attend this class, right? So it's really the foundation of nutrition, the basic nutrition science. So you can attend. Every year we have students from different departments coming to the class. But of course, if you have a little bit of background in nutrition, then it makes it much easier for you, right? So welcome to the class again. Now, the objectives, very simple. After completing this introductory nutrition course, you will be able to discuss reasons why we eat what we eat. For those who take the class Food and Health, we study that a little bit more in depth about the relationship between food and health. So this is actually a very important thing to know. You will be describing the major nutrients, okay, and their roles in the body. I will come to it in a few minutes when I will give you the details about the program that we have for the semester. Know how to read the nutrition facts label. Again, if you took the class Food and Nutrition English with me, you are already well prepared. But for those who are taking the class for the first time, don't worry, I will take you through the steps of how to read it. How to plan a healthy diet, very important, and explain the relationship between diet and health, as I mentioned earlier. All right, so we're gonna go through it now. Okay, the class rules. Very simple. What I will really suggest you guys to do is to complete readings in advance, all right, of class. Usually I will send a PPT a week before we have class, so you have the full week to go through it, to write notes, to ask questions, so that when you come to the class, you are fully prepared. All right, you will be fully prepared at this time. So it will be great. I sincerely hope that you attend class and you participate in discussion and in class activities. And we are going to have a lot of them. I love making our class as practical as possible. All right. And when you participate in class, you come to class, actually will contribute to a better grade. I'll talk to you guys about it in a minute. Again, if you need help in the class, please contact me. All right. You are welcome and encouraged to email me or visit my office. Not at this time, okay? Not at this time. But some of you know that I have an open door policy. So every time you see the light on in my office, you can just knock and come in, or you can send me a message to have an appointment with me, and I will be more than happy to to meet you. All right. So my office will be in Begongwan building. The room number is 419. 419. So that would be my office room. You are welcome to come, once we resume. Now, hey guys, we are in Korea, and just put it there. I hope that we all have a cell phone, or smartphone, or an iPad. The reason being is I would love you to download an application called Socrative. Okay. You will need to download that application, and when you download it, actually you need to download Socrative student, all right? Socrative teacher is actually for me. So if you go, you can download this application and you choose Socrative student, okay? And why do we need to do it? This will allow us to have reviews after one chapter. I will ask you guys 10 questions. I don't grade the quiz, but it allows us to actually know, for example, for one question, if I ask, for example, we say, for example, 1 gram of fat give us how many kilocalories, how many calories we get from 1 gram of fat. Some people will say 9, some people will say 4, some people will say 7, okay? So you have ABC, and here the answer is 9. And then we check how many people got the question right. If everybody got the question right, we just need to move on. But if we realize that, you know what, half, 50% of the class missed the question, so it means that we have to review that section again. So Socrative student is actually pretty good. Sorry guys, my voice is a bit dry. All right, so once we meet, it will be important to do it. So now somebody may ask, if we have an online class, so what do we do? All right, so we'll find some alternative. There are other applications that we have here, like Zoom meeting. We can use it to have these online meeting, and then we can use the system there and just see how it functions. We're just going to be trying a couple of things. We know that with the coronavirus now, everybody is trying to adjust, all right? So just be flexible, but surely we will find a solution. So you don't need to actually worry about it at this time, all right? Don't really worry about it. All right. The grades, not really my favorite part. I do not teach for grades. Really, it's my passion. Love exchanging with people, and but we need to give grades. We need to assess your knowledge. So for the grades, attendance and participation, 20 easy points, guys. 20 easy points. So here, if you come to class on time, never late, and participate in class discussions, you have 20 easy points. Really easy. But again, maybe I did not mention it. If you come to class 15 minutes late, for me in my classroom, this is considered absent. All right, 1 to, let's say, 14 minutes, you're good. All right, so you are considered maybe late but not absent. So every time you absent, there's a penalty of 1%, which is a lot, right? Out of 100%, which is a lot. Okay, so now next, assignment. Here, I could have put quiz. I can ask you to do some work, or if not, I may give a quiz. For example, we have a chapter on planning a healthy diet. I may ask you to take a picture of everything that you've been eating for the week, because we need to do some work in the classroom. If you do it, fine, you have your points. If you don't do it, you lose some points there. But the good news is we are going to have 3 assignments, okay, or 3 quizzes. But I only choose the best 2. All right, how does it work? If, for example, you have 3 quizzes, all right, and the first quiz you got 10, the second one you got 10, and the third one you got only 5, so I will discard the quiz where we got the lowest grade, which is 5. So I will only choose 10 and 10. All right. So I hope you guys will like that formula. Okay. So I will just choose your best 2 quizzes. So far, guys, you have 30 easy points. All right, 30 easy points for the class. Now, the midterm. The midterm is 30 points. All right, and the way I've been conducting my assessment, my exams for the last 6 years at Kenya University is that the exam has 3 parts. The first part is multiple choice questions, A, B, C, D. All right. Protein, 1 gram of protein gives us 4 kilocalories, 7 kilocalories, 9 kilocalories, 0 kilocalories. All right. So you choose A, B, C, D. Okay. So, and then the second part is true or false. Okay, so we ask a question: is this true or this is not true? Okay, so and the last part is a written question. Usually I have a small problem where I try to see how you think. Okay, but it's not something that is long. It's just reasoning how you think. How do you approach this problem, and how do you solve the problem? So it's really simple. And the last exam, the final exam, is 40 points. Okay, so usually the first exam 30 points, we have 30 questions. The last exam a little bit much longer, 40%. Usually I ask 40 questions. So here again, it will be on the same style. Okay, I don't do cumulative exam, but if you don't understand the first part of what we studied earlier, it will be very difficult to actually pass the class. But I do not worry about it. Okay, so if I do not worry, you should not worry about that part. So for this class, I use a variety of books. I mainly use this one. Okay, understanding nutrition. So this is the book that I mainly used. I also use Nutrition and Diet Therapy, Nutrition Through the Life Cycle. That will be the last chapters that we will be seeing. Food and Culture, that would be like on the first chapter, but mainly understanding nutrition. You do not necessarily need these books, but if you want to get a book, I will recommend that you get the Understanding Nutrition book if you like to. Okay, so these are the references. Okay, guys, so now let's get serious here. The first chapter is an overview of nutrition. So here, we want to know what is the science of nutrition here. Overview of nutrition. The science of nutrition is what? You have different definitions here, right? So basically,